Let me welcome you to my channel. Before we begin the video, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe and like this post. This weekend, WWE will host Bad Blood, and it seems like many feuds may be resolved at the program. On the other hand, this is contingent upon Raw General Manager Adam Pearce making a significant statement, which can only occur in two of the bouts. The Judgment Day has been trying to show that they are numerically superior by going for Rhea Ripley and Pearce over the last several weeks. Ripley has revealed that Rhea Ripley's bout with Dominic Mysterio would take place in a shark cage above the ring, while Finn Balor is off on his own date with Pearce. So, it's safe to assume that Carlito and JD McDonough will be attending WWE Bad Blood specifically for these matchups. The two celebrities may reappear, and Ripley and Pearce may fall prey to the numbers game. During the pre-show, Adam Pearce should state unequivocally that Carlito and JD McDonough are not allowed to be there or even at ringside. The faces would then have a reasonable opportunity to get their just desserts. Dominic Mysterio's neutralization means Liv Morgan may be on her own this weekend. If Pearce also bans the Judgment Day, she will be left to confront Ripley on her own. I find it impossible to believe that Morgan can overcome Ripley without the assistance of Dominic Mysterio, as she was only able to become Women's World Champion with his guidance. It would be intriguing to see if Pearce announces it or finds a solution to guarantee a fair combat and eventually resolves the concerns between the two parties. At WWE Bad Blood, Ripley and Pearce must not fall prey to the numbers game again, as they have done so on several occasions leading up to this event. Word on the street is that WWE official Adam Pearce may be poised to make a big revelation as the company prepares for the highly anticipated Bad Blood event. Reigning Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley reportedly gave Pearce the order to exclude two major WWE superstars from the event. All over WWE Universe, the thought of such a move has been met with astonishment and incessant conjecture about who superstars may be targeted and how this could impact Bad Blood as a whole. Few women have achieved the kind of dominance that Rhea Ripley has achieved on Judgment Day, and as the current Women's World Champion, she is now an unstoppable force thanks to her physical strength and the support of her Judgment Day friends. Thanks to her cunning and intellect, Ripley has remained almost unbeatable. Beyond her skills in the ring, however, Ripley has an impact much beyond that. Through the use of her shrewd political acumen, she has been able to maintain her grip over WWE's narrative and power structure. Ripley's rise to superstar status is well known, and she has no qualms about abusing her position of power inside Judgment Day to further her own agenda. Will Ripley rely on Adam Pearce to exclude some contestants from Bad Blood? These competitors might pose a challenge to Ripley's rule. On-screen boss Adam Pearce of WWE has always had to tread carefully between looking out for the company's interests and taming the mayhem that erupts when two enormous superstars square off. Why, therefore, would Pearce, whose role it is to ensure justice and order, ever contemplate caving in to Rhea Ripley's demands? Several things could account for this situation. One thing is that Judgment Day has been making a big splash in WWE recently. Finn Balor, Pearce, and Dominic Mysterio are all part of the group, and they've all been entangled in big storylines on Raw and SmackDown. Compared to other organizations, this one has a lot of clout. Using the fear of Judgment Day's destruction at the event as an excuse, Ripley may try to coerce Pearce into making a contentious choice. Pearce has had a history of being in situations where he has to make tough calls, particularly when there is impending mayhem. If Ripley frames her proposal as a way to bring order to Bad Blood, Pearce could grudgingly comply, especially if he thinks it will avert a bigger crisis or fight. Everyone is wondering, if Rhea Ripley could ban anybody from Bad Blood, who would it be? There are a few of strong contenders, each with their own set of high stakes, considering the ongoing rivalries and plots. For months, Raquel Rodriguez has been an annoyance to Rhea Ripley. There have been several clashes between the two powerhouses, with Raquel demonstrating time and time again that she is one of the few superstars available who can match Ripley's height and strength. The champion and Raquel have had heated, intimate confrontations, but Raquel has refused to back down. One of the main challenges to Ripley's term as title holder might be Raquel. By removing a potential title challenger from the picture, Raquel's ban from Bad Blood would give Ripley more leeway to hold on to the Women's World Championship and prevent her from interfering in any bouts involving Ripley or Judgment Day. Becky Lynch is the second person who might face a suspension. Given Becky's recent comeback to the championship scene, big-time Bex and Ripley are likely to have a falling out due to her history of disobeying authority and confronting those she views as misusing their position. Fans are waiting impatiently for a full-blown rivalry between Becky Lynch and Ripley because they have previously crossed paths in backstage scenes. Lynch, Ripley knows, is not the kind to wait her time or play mental games. If Becky takes a daring step to challenge the title, Lynch's presence at Bad Blood might spell disaster for Ripley. Ripley might save herself a possible confrontation with the man and postpone a rivalry that may soon cause her to lose her prized championship if she could persuade Adam Pearce to exclude Lynch from the event. The announcement by Adam Pearce banning two of WWE's most renowned superstars, Raquel Rodriguez and Becky Lynch, from Bad Blood would have notable consequences. It would change the whole game and make people doubt Ripley's ability to defend her title honestly. Banning Raquel Rodriguez from Bad Blood would be another annoying setback in her fight against Ripley. After climbing the ladder by pure force of will, Raquel would be understandably enraged if she were to be excluded from a major event like Bad Blood. To equalize the playing field, fans may see Raquel respond, which might lead to a no disqualification bout in the future or even harsher rules. If Becky Lynch were to be barred from Bad Blood, it would just strengthen her will to pursue Ripley. Lynch flourishes in circumstances where she perceives a mistreatment. If Ripley and Judgment Day were responsible for her banishment, it might initiate a protracted animosity that could ultimately result in Lynch vying for Ripley's championship. If Becky Lynch were to discover out that Bad Blood was prohibited, she would still find a way to make her presence known, like popping up unexpectedly or cutting a scorching commercial from somewhere else.